Massimo here. I hope you're doing well. So, one question: is your shyness costing you money as an entrepreneur? Okay, let's say that you are an entrepreneur and you want to make yourself known. You want to create your brand, okay, so that people start recognizing you, and so building trust, and so that people at one point we start buying your products or services, okay. And the point is that I was doing something like this. I remember that I started not as affiliate marketer, but I started doing this as as a vlogger, with my YouTube channel, Litaliano the Italian. Okay. Basically, what was happening was that I was listening and watching all these videos about the importance to build your brand, because your brand is the most important thing in your business. Because when people recognize your brand, people just will be start trusting you, and you will have a group of loyal buyers, followers, and so on. Okay, this is true. The point was that in my YouTube channel, I was just making videos about what was happening in my life, and yeah, basically I started as travel vlogger. I started when I did my second travel in Santorini, and you can see the videos in my YouTube channel. The point was that I was not traveling enough, and then I created kind of micro travels, like going in Rome, or going in some other places, or family travels, and so on, like going, buying something in the mall or in the supermarket with my family and my wife and my daughter, and so on. From great travels to micro travels, going around. Okay. The point was that I didn't have a real service or product to give to people, to offer to people, and yeah, my channel was not growing that much. I mean, it was going, yeah, some people were interested and so on. If you go now, at the moment that I'm shooting this video, I think I have 148 followers, subscribers, on my YouTube channel. So if you want to go and help me in increasing the number of followers, you can do this, okay? Okay, just joking, but a bit serious. If you want, just go and help me. Okay. So, and yes, I was doing this thing. I was trying to do to build this brand, my brand, Litaliano the Italian, without having anything to sell or to sell or to offer, just things that were happening. And the main thing was that anyway, I was just creating videos, quite good videos, just nothing spectacular, okay, because I was just using my my camera in some videos, or my mobile phone, and so on. Nothing very, very sophisticated. And the point was that anyway, in all these videos, there was no actual story in them. It was just telling to people what I was spending that day, that moment, okay, that situation, and in sequence of what was happening, okay. But there was not me telling a story or explaining something, or the structure of the video was not in a way that it was just telling a story. Okay, and then what happened? I started to change the topic of my brand from travel blogger to video maker, production manager, and all the roles that normally when there is not a lockdown, I do as for my job, okay, as freelancer. And what happened? It happened that I was starting building micro stories in short videos, 1 minute video, 60 seconds video. And the story was about something that I was doing with me, a picture of me, okay, with the camera, or in a studio recording something, you know. And there was this message appearing, you know, telling something about life related to my job. Something like, for example, if you go on my Instagram profile, always litalianotheitalian, you will see those little videos, 60 seconds videos, where there was, for example, me with a picture of the camcorder on my shoulder, looking into the viewfinder, clearly pointing to something or to someone, and then coming here this text, this copy saying something about objectives, okay, to be focused on objectives, on your objectives, you know. And it was kind of like related in the camera. It was quite cool, and they were quite little story. I didn't realize that they were stories. To be honest, I realized this I think 3 minutes ago, because I was kind of telling a micro story with a sentence, and showing the story with a picture, and it had two meanings, one about my job and one about life in general. And this was quite wow. I had this cool idea, and it was working. And I was then promoting them on LinkedIn, on Instagram, but especially on LinkedIn, in many groups where I am member, media groups like video makers, producers, production managers, and so on. And it was working because people started recognizing my brand, you know, and people started calling me and contacting me more than earlier about the opportunity to do a job and so on. And this was before the lockdown. It was before the coronavirus, and then we had to start home, and at that moment there was no a reason, even if we have to carry on promoting in order to stay in the mind of our customers. And the problem was that I just, as you know from other videos, I just shifted my focus on something that I could do online. But anyway, the point was that the point was that I was having these little results. I mean, more results than what I was doing earlier with my YouTube channel, because anyway, I had a market, a niche, and I had also I was also telling stories, micro stories, and then I started doing, the lockdown arrived, the dog as well. The lockdown arrived, and I had to shift to something to do totally online. And while I was doing the 100 way challenge, as you already know, we were trained and enlightened about the fact that stories are important things. So that people start learning more about you and start relating with you. Okay, and you start. People can see that you are like them, and then they start liking you and trusting you and so on. This is and every time that they see you, they recognize you. So this is a brand building, and it is really one of the easiest and most effective ways. Because you know what? What was happening when I started posting stories about what was happening to me every day on Facebook, on Instagram. I have to update my Instagram profile. On my Facebook profile, in some groups I am a member of, and you know what? People started reaching me and asking me about what are you doing, Massimo? What about what I was doing, about what I am doing, my online business. How can this help them? And I was getting all this attention from people, and it was then, I think, 1 week ago, that I had this cognition. I realized that the stories were what the stories are what grab people attention and make so that they start knowing you, liking you, trusting you, and then if you have something to offer that they could use, they will prefer you instead of other people. And this make me understood that, wow, so what I have to do is just carry on telling my stories, what is happening to me, how my business is going, and so on, so that people can see my ups, my downs, okay? And most of them hopefully will cheer with me when I will have wins, and most of them, I hope, are backing me up when something will go not so good, and this already happened. Some of you already backed me up when you watched the video about myself. Something about me is the name of the video, and this is when I realized that. So in order to build my brand, in order to build your brand, you don't have to be shy. You have to show your face. You have to show yourself on the camera and start telling your stories. And I was like, wow. This was something that I was hearing and seeing in many videos and so on, but I didn't realize how deep this was and all the consequences and so on, many consequences and so on, until I didn't start to do it. So this was quite a discovery. Sorry, this was quite a discovery. I was like, aha. So this is what it is needed in order to build my brand and to get a lot of attention from people, and so that if they see that I have something they can use for helping themselves, I will be the first one that they are going to ask to. Okay, so my plan was clearly defined a week ago when I understood this. Okay, my plan will be like you learned in the 100 Way Challenge. My plan will be this: I will publish every day. I will publish every day. Maybe one day or some days I will have problems in publishing something, but anyway, I'm going to do this every day. Okay, so this was the plan, but there were some problems. At the moment, there are two main problems. The first problem is that my daughter is always at home. So this means that I have to find a way to disappear, or my wife has to bring her somewhere so that I have enough time to shoot the video at least, and then I can edit it and so on. Three problems basically. The first is this one, and so I have like this moment. My daughter is with my wife. They are cooking. Maybe you will hear some their voice sometimes because they just chatting and making jokes and so on, laughing and so on. And I can do the video just here in here outside of my home. The second problem is that the surroundings. I mean, I'm in a place where it is quite yeah, we have this place where there is a lot of green, and I have a courtyard. The reality is that I have two courtyards. One with yeah, okay. One is just courtyard with the grass and so on, and the other one is used for planting vegetables. So, and as you can hear, probably there are the birds singing. There was a dog barking a few minutes ago, and sometimes there is someone yelling because these are little villas where we are families, one near the other, and maybe other people, other kids are yelling or playing and so on. So this basically make a lot of noise, and sometimes there is wind. No, very often there is wind. Not today, but very often there is wind, and the audio is not that good, you know, and so on. But anyway, in a way or the other, I always find a way to do it. Okay, so sorry if the quality of the audio is not that much good, but I'm shooting just filming with my mobile phone, which is not a professional video camera, but it is quite good. And another problem is that, what was the problem? There were three problems. Yes, that with this mobile phone, lives are not good ones. I tried to do lives with this mobile phone. I don't know why, but they are not fluid. They are really, and there are sometimes the image is cut or something like this. So I have to record the video and then send it online. But anyway, the solution was this. I record the video and then I just check out where the audio and a little bit of color correction, just a little bit, and then I put it online. So on my YouTube channel and then directly on Facebook, so that you can just watch my stories and so on. And basically what happened is that at the end I was able to do and another problem is the language, because the English language is not my my main language. And another problem is that sometimes when I speak about personal things, I feel a bit awkward, you know. But anyway, practicing and going on and telling other stories. It is something on the screen of the mobile phone. It was like going here. I thought it was on my face. Okay. Practicing all these problems just go away. I think and I hope that my English will be always better and better, and then my the fluidity of my speech will be always better and better. And I hope that the wind will be not always a problem, that my will be not always around me, so that I can shoot. So anyway, I found a way in one way or another. All the problems that I had in my head about there will be these problems, so on and so on and so on. I am just solving them, and I will solve them along the way. And this one is one reason. And the other reason is that I'm getting always more confident, more and more confident to tell my stories and what happens to me a little bit in a deeper level, more and more every day. Okay, so this is why you as an entrepreneur have to show up and speak and deliver videos and tell stories about yourself, because people have to recognize it. And there is a particular way to do this, so that people can, as I already said in another video, people can get informations in a cool way, so that they can be enriched from your experience and learn something that can be useful to them. And where do you learn this way of telling stories? In the One Funnel Away Challenge. And this is why I want to tell you that if you want to become really powerful in engaging people in your contents, in making you known, making so that people start liking you, making so that people then trust you, and then if you have something very useful for them to offer, they buy it for you. I tell you, start the One Funnel Away Challenge today. Okay, comment below if you are watching this video on Facebook or on Instagram, or click on the link if there is a link here on Science Events where you are watching this video, and so that you can know you can get more information about the One Funnel Away Challenge works. Okay, and you will get also some extra bonuses from me. And being an entrepreneur, these bonuses are related to how to get more traffic, to get leads, free leads from Facebook, and other cool stuff. Okay, so just comment below. You can comment, yes, please tell me more about this, and so on, or you just can send me a personal message on Facebook or Instagram or wherever you are watching the video. And for today I finished, and thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it very much. I know that it has value, and let's meet us in the next video. Okay, thank you very much, and have a nice day.